Today I'm at the randomly picked place out of the Walking Highlights draw number 44. We're back in North Devon. I'm really looking forward to this one, folks, so let's check it out. Today I'm in Bratton Fleming in Devon. I'll be starting around this area and then we'll be going down the road and up this bridleway and through these footpaths and making our way hopefully up to Wistlandpound Reservoir, making our way round, and then on the way back we'll be going this way and then going back onto the bridleway. So join me on my walk to see how I get on. Bratton Fleming is a large village and civil parish in North Devon, situated on the western edge of Exmoor National Park, and a short journey will take you right up to the North Devon coastline. Bratton Fleming offers a village shop with some fresh, delicious treats. Bracken House. Surrounded by open countryside and wide, peaceful grounds, it's not just a place to admire. You can stay here and truly escape into the calm. Off we go. So we're just getting onto the main road that goes through Bratton Fleming. Just going to go down there and then we're going to go onto the footpath close to the church. Right, just coming off the main road and there we go, there's our footpath. Just vibes of that driveway feeling, isn't it? But yeah, but we do just need to go past here, which is all right. Well, there's a footpath, and that's what we want. This is very residential at the moment. It feels like we are going through someone's backyard, but this is the way. Interesting start. Right, off we go through the first gate. So I'm just going into some woodland at the moment. Lovely sound of a chorus of birds around this area. So I've got a choice of directions, but we do want to go up this way. Very peaceful area, and like down there you can see, you might not see it properly, but there's a stream down there, a different song from a bird that I don't recognise getting involved. It's really great to see all these bird boxes along here. Not sure what those numbers mean, but if you do know, let me know. But we then bumped into a gentleman called Ian who gave us some information about the bird boxes and some other interesting facts.
There's about 60 nest boxes up here in the woods, and they're monitored once a month from here on in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's lovely, and it's a nice time of year because you can actually look down through. Things are beginning to green up.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
a few weeks' time, you won't be able to see the river down there because it'll be leafed up.
so how many bird boxes did you say there was along here?
60 odd, and look at 41 down there, but they nest every year in that, and she's building again now, but it's blue tits mainly. But what they're monitoring for, they're looking for a different bird, a specific bird that comes in and nests. Years ago, the nest boxes used to be for the mice.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, for wood. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, but mainly it's blue tits. Mainly blue tits that nest in the boxes now.
Yeah.
But they're all over. They're all over the woods. But
Yeah, I've spotted a few on the way up.
yeah.
But yeah, must be thriving, mustn't they?
Oh,
It's great to...
30. I think there's about just over 30 acres of woodland here.
Cool.
It's nature conservation, so there's no shooting or there's nothing like that. So you get cyclists through here, and you get walkers, but you don't get the old motorbikes and different things. So there's nothing to disturb them to any great degree.
Yeah, so the line travelled from Barnstable to Lynmouth.
Oh, Linton, sorry, to Linton, because Lynmouth is down on the mouth of the river, but Linton. Yep, that's the one it was. There is a mob of deer, about 17, that run the valley, and you'll see them up over there on a good morning, and it's brilliant.
Oh wow, because we might be going in that direction actually, I think. We'll just have to check the map, but it's towards the reservoir we're hoping to go.
Oh right. Well, the railway track ran through the reservoir.
Oh, wow.
Not through the reservoir, but around the reservoir. And you'll see there's a piece of track still laid there now, and a commemorative plate there about it. But they're working up here to do things. They've got the railway down further down that they've brought to life a little bit. But what a wonderful thing it would have been, tourist attraction to have.
Absolutely. Well, it was great bumping into Ian and providing all that information, because you know you meet some great people on your walks and adventures, and it's great to hear from what people that live here, what they've got to say about the place that you go to. You can see over there that there's new trees going to be planted. And you've got these massive plants. Look at the size of those leaves. Almost like giant rhubarb, isn't it? So just on a road at the moment, just winding round like this for a bit, and then we'll be back on to another footpath. Well, yeah, another good view. The cattle watching. Fascinated as always. Right, we've got our next footpath, here it is. Well, that's going to stop all sorts getting out, isn't it? Look at this. Wow. So we're going up into a loft, isn't it, or something? God. Well, it's quite a good view up here. Now we're going along Button Lane. I love that. That reminds me of Button Moon growing up. If you know, you know. Onto this track, which I believe it will go on for a bit of time. A few puddles randomly placed around, as you can see. So yeah, doing quite well, and sounds like a very angry sheep on the hill. If you can pick up that sound. Wonder what the argument's about. Well, there we go. Look, going through like a little bit of a tunnel here with, just mind your face on these branches. You can hear like the water quite close. I don't think it's a river, because on footpath map it doesn't say, so presuming it is just more of a stream. Not a river, but this stream joins up with Wistlandpound Reservoir, which is where we're hoping to get to today. And if time allows and how we're feeling, hopefully we can walk right round and then we'll make our way back. But yeah, so far we're doing okay. Well, this isn't good, folks, because you've got all of this mud. You don't know how deep it is along here. We've got a way to go up here, very steep. I think that might be the only way we can get up here, but God help us. First blinking obstacle to get past. Right, the only thing for it here, folks, is going up this slope. Luckily I've just found a route there. Let's go up here, another route. Very handy routes along here. Normally they're not on your side, are they? They're trying to trip you up. Just got a minor head here. Oh my goodness. Oh, God help us. All right, and then still going along the side here. This really is the only way to go, isn't it? Final bit here. I think there's a route here to hold on to. This has turned into a right adventure, isn't it? Okay, right, there we go. Cool, that was a bit hairy, wasn't it, that bit? And we've just got to get over this stile back onto normal ground. That's absolutely glorious with all of the bluebells on the banks here. It is absolutely divine. What a setting at this time of year. So how did the name Bratton Fleming come about? Well, the name represents a combination of the local area's geographic, Old English origins and the name of a medieval lord. Bratton originates from Old English, likely meaning brush or thicket, or land cleared for cultivation. Fleming? The suffix Fleming refers to the family of Archibald the Belgian, who was given the manor by William the Conqueror following the Norman conquest. Archibald was a tenant of the Count of Mortain and likely arrived in the area around 1068. Yeah, you've got these dog. Oh, they haven't never operated one of these before, but there you go, look. So it goes up quite a distance. So there you go. So probably most breeds could get through there, I would imagine. I think the plan for lunch is to get to the reservoir and have a quick break there. I think that probably sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Some sort of abandoned building. Danger keep out, signs all over the place. Yeah, it's quite overgrown. Just got to duck your head down. I put my sunglasses on because I find that perfect for, like, you know, when there's a lot of flies about, they're not going to knock into you and hit you in the eye. So there we go, folks. We're at the reservoir. Only joking. We're not there yet, but well, you've got Norththorne camping, cottages and glamping here, which is cool. Nice setting. Can even stay, folks, in this horse box. So look at that. But obviously it's only certain times of the year. I think it starts in May. But yeah, check out their website. I will put it in the description. These are this is the barn, one of the holiday cottages you can stay at. And yeah, you've got your parking spot there. This has made me chuckle. There's a right on the top of this picnic bench, look. There we go, folks. We are here. And just out of nowhere, you know, it's just there when you go around the bend. So yeah, and you've got the path there that you could go around that way. You can actually go right round, which is what, as I say, which is what I'm hoping to do. So yeah, awesome. The big question was, can you park down here? You can, but you do have to pay. So there's the tariffs. So yeah, all day £6. But if you're a South West Lakes Trust pass holder, you can use it for free. Pay by app or cash. You know, folks, I love those signs telling you where you are exactly. You've got the option of outer path, so dogs may be off leads but under control, or inner path, dogs on leads. So good stuff. You got the choices there, haven't you? I think I'm gonna go on the inner path. Just taking in the sound of the birds again. Delightful, isn't it? And then you've got the reservoir just down there. There are dotted around benches. So there's one of them. And there was one far like at the beginning. And I think what we'll do is go about halfway around. There's one there, so we'll stop off at that point. But yeah, look at that shot of the reservoir. So there was a rest area on the footpath map, so could could come up here for lunch. Nice bit of shelter. Not that you need it today, but right. I already sat down and opened the box, but today I've got a completely different change. I haven't got a sandwich. I've got a bagel, and I've got ham salad bagel. I haven't got loads today, as you can see, but I've got two little clementines, and I've got a bag of Maltesers just to keep me going. So I'll probably have them a bit later on. Well, off we go, and feeling better, feeling refreshed. But the temperature has dropped a bit. I think on the start it was nice and warm actually. And then you've got some information about the different birds that you might come across. That's cool, isn't it? Wistlandpound is part of a mass global movement, bird migration, telling you where they all originate from. And probably the last shot before we start heading back. So yeah, to get to the way I want to go, I've got to go across the dam. And then we're going to go down a lane most of the way back, which is quite handy. So yeah, this is Twitcham Lane. So we'll be going down this for a bit. Yeah, so what actually will happen going along this lane is we should go all the way back to the farm and get onto the path that was in the woods next, on the bank with the stream below it. Oh, bless him, looking over the fence. Just had to go over a gate and then step into this field. Just got to follow it this way. And pretty much on the line. Look at that countryside once again. I lost my bearings a bit here, but I needed to follow this direction to get back onto the footpath map line. You can see the path. Hopefully it's not going to get like this with loads of you know, brambles and things like that, but a butterfly just went off. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, it's just like matted completely in here, isn't it, with all these same plants. Well, we've just officially done the loop, because that's the way we went, and we've just come out of this footpath. But yeah, we're back on, I want to say Button Moon, but Button Lane, and yeah, there you go, just from there that we just came out of. Right, and then the last bit pretty much going back up these steps. And I must say I'm a bit glad there's some shade here now, because it won't feel so bad. Right, well, there we go. The walk is complete, and I did around 15 kilometres. So over there is St Peter's Church, so a nice change of scenery rather than sitting in the car. In terms of the terrain, different parts, weren't they, today? There was, of course, we went down quite a steep hill to start with, but we had a nice, I honestly loved going through that woodland, really did. It reminded me of going back to Wales when we were waterfall hunting, and then yeah, just fantastic views again around here, isn't there, of Exmoor. But yeah, very varied terrain, and enjoyed going up to the reservoir, seeing that, and going around there was lovely, wasn't it? And stopping off for lunch, and also, yeah, of course, seeing the that camping site. I'll put that link in the description, because I'm quite intrigued about this one, to be honest. In terms of benches, I was impressed actually, because you had the benches going through that woodland area, and you had some seating areas at the reservoir, so you weren't sort of like you weren't absent of being able to sit down, which is really good, because it's actually quite a long walk if you're gonna go all the way to the reservoir and back. Oh yeah, what I also liked is that area with the bridge with the bluebells. What a beautiful sight that was. In terms of signal, very good. Yeah, I was impressed. Most of the time I think I had signal, so if you do need to check where you are on footpathmap.co.uk, then yeah, there you go, it's there for you, it's going to work. Oh yeah, signage, very good. There were points though, like on the way back after we went down that lane and then ended up going in that field, got a little bit sort of confused if you need to go down to where the stream was or cut across, and in the end you kind of needed to cut across rather than going down, so that was the only kind of little bit of an obstacle, but yeah, pretty all right apart from that. Getting here, so in terms of that, if you're coming from Tiverton, so you're just basically going on up the North Devon Link Road, and then you sort of go on to the A399, and then that takes you pretty much to Bratton Fleming. In terms of parking, I ended up parking along Station Road. It is a bit of a residential area, so obviously just be respectful with when you're parking, but when you go through Bratton Fleming itself, there is parking spaces along the main road, so, and you've got parking at the village shop, village shop is great actually. It just creates a good community, and it's got some fresh goods there. But yeah, it's great because you can go in there, get some snacks before you do this walk. And just behind us is the village hall, and they've got toilet facilities. So if you need to go before you head off, that's really handy, isn't it? But there we go. So great to see more of Exmoor. And it was a long walk today, so feeling a bit tired, but yeah, definitely worth it. Look out for the next walking highlights draw. It'll be coming very soon. And yeah, sorry it's taken a bit of time to get here, but I've just been focusing on making a few other different videos just to keep things mixed up a little bit, keep things interesting, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you for joining us, and join me for another walking journey very soon. And it's bye-bye from me in Bratton Fleming.